we're gonna record a video, but this video is gonna be mostly me just goofing. Okay, I gotta switch up my stuff. I made a whole other situation. It's a random game. This is not a game review. Don't worry. Zen mode. I believe I play in Zen mode. Do I play in Zen mode? I don't even know anymore. Probably, and if I don't, it's fine. Okay. Anyway, we're just goofing. We're goofing. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Make sure the times are up and my face is not, my face isn't in a bad spot. Yeah, okay. There you go. I got a little bit of time before I need to work. I gotta get up, no, I don't gotta get up. I just gotta be. But we're gonna warm up the brain. We're gonna warm up the microphone. We're gonna play a 10-5 game. What's probably gonna happen if we win, we're gonna learn that we played worse the entire time, only for the opponent to blunder. We have the scotch, baby. Okay, this move. This freaking move. Okay, this is in our prep. This is in the prep. I believe we come here. They come here. You go here. Oh, hello. Interesting. So, you're attacking here. So usually you'd go like this. This is a new one, for sure. I can come here. That defends this and this. So let's, So I guess here to push it back. Here I get a tempo. I am slightly weakening the king. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. This is overprotected. Okay. So now, what do we want? Well, we briefly talked about it, right? We can't really go here reasonably. We can go back this way, sure. Let's go here. So, can you still protect this spot, right? You can't go there. You can't take the pawn. This is definitely, I guess this is one of those situations where, like, opening prep kind of works, because this doesn't feel right to me. Maybe it's the best move. I don't know. Maybe there's no perfect moves in chess. But I'm pretty sure you can't do this. Can't come here. You really don't want to come here. You come back this way, what do we got here? Well, here we're still gonna hit you with that. So generally speaking, just throwing this out there for those of you that are actually watching, instead of moving the queen to defend, you usually come here, right? And then that. Oh no, sorry, you don't go there. You go here, because you're actually threatening mate, right? With the king and the let me change the colors a bit, with the queen and the bishop. So then the queen has to go here, right? Then you can push up here. Now this is still not a good move, because then I come here. And we're kind of in this similar situation where, hold on. Yeah, you still, right? Hold on, this is a mistake. I'm trying to think of the actual line. I should think of like what I want to do, right? How can my opponent defend all the threats I've got going? I don't want to come here. Don't want to come here. Don't want to come here. This would be goofy. This would do nothing other than... Okay. So it does kind of do nothing. Let's see. Is there a way... So it does stop, like this idea, because then you just take it with check, and it's really embarrassing. I think we just go there. So now, we could technically... No, there's no checks. Do we just... Yeah, we just take it. We just take it. There's no reason not to. No reason not to. And if they want to spend some time taking that knight back, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, perfectly fine. Could I come in here? You take. I come in here. Now we should continue to develop, and we can actually develop with maybe a threat to this. Attacking this pawn. So let's do that. Now if I'm... I could just snap this off. I could snap this off. I could go... Here takes... Am I threatening anything at that point? Is there a weak square I can get to? Maybe this idea here, stopping this. Maybe I just castle, but I don't necessarily want to castle this way anymore because of the weak pawn here. Could come this way, but then that leads to this, which would be just not great. How do we proceed? Let's just go this way. This does lead to this idea, which is not great, which then opens this up, so I'd have to come this way. So that wasn't the greatest move I've ever played in my life. Now, if you do come this way, I could come this way, right? But then takes, queen takes, king takes, knight takes. Right. So we can't castle. We don't really want to do this because so maybe we use this now? Here, here, here. I want to overprotect this square so I can get my dark squared bishop out. Right. And this allows, let's see, there's a check here. You move over. There's a check here. Oh, check. You block. I take. So there is this check here. Check, moves over. I'm going to castle. Could I just castle? Check. Actually, this check actually also stops this idea. So maybe we do this just to create the proverbial bone in the throat. Okay, so now they do have to worry about that. I could get their dark squared bishop out of the game here. This blocks here, takes. Let's castle. Push. Takes, maybe? Takes. Takes. Queen takes. No. Here gets the dark squared bishop out of the game. this might also get the dark squared bishop out of the game, huh? Let's go this way. There's no way it works. Probably just, well, you can't take. Go back here, maybe. And I'm still kind of looking here, right? The queen is very close to being trapped. Can I make it work, though? I'm not completely sure you can even protect this bishop. And the best move, probably, if I'm being honest with myself, was to hit this fork and just trade off the bishop. If I'm being honest with myself. Say they go here. 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 Well, that's kind of a piece, isn't it? Here. Right? Where else could they go? Here. But then we have this idea. Check. Defends it. Check. Defends it. Then we can take the dark squared bishop. Okay. This doesn't really work because, again, I just take it, I guess. Nah, you come here. Probably just gonna go here. And then you gotta come back here, and it's the same deal. Here we go in here, and we're looking to win the light squared bishop. Here, kind of the same deal, probably, to be honest, is trying to win the light squared bishop. Big question here would be here. So now this is free and you have to deal with protecting this. Right. But I can still hit this, right? Let's see. Check. here. Check. Takes. Check. And I should win the rook, maybe? Check. Can't go here. I probably don't want to go there. Okay, so what about here? Check. Maybe here. We're back here. Oh, I thought I blundered. We're going to try this one. Okay, so there's two. Hopefully we're not messing up here. Oh, we did mess up. We definitely did. This is controlled. Ah, boo. We gave it back to him. Lame. Let's go here. We were playing with fire. And now we're playing a blitz game, so sometimes, coach, you don't need to go crazy. Right. I don't even know what to do, to be honest. Maybe I can come in here and attack this? Oof. Did I time out? No! What? It didn't even let me make my move. This was a blunder. I was going to come here, and then that's a fork. And then I was going to take. Boo! Boo! Ah, whatever. Oh, it's my whole internet. Look, the game isn't even. Oh, boo! We had it all. This is a Linkin Park song for chess. Jeez, my whole internet's acting up. The whole game is still I mean, I can't even refresh the page. Close some of this stuff, I guess. Okay, here we go. Okay, come on now. I want to see that game. Can you see the loading screen? What in the world? I got hacked. That's what it was. They didn't beat me in skill. I got hacked. I'm closing some of the other tabs I have. This is still going on. What the heck? Okay. There we go. Yeah, Lichess is being goofy. Yeah, get out of here. There we go. Okay, and Alice is bored. I was killing him. I mean, this is pretty easy. You just hit him with this. What is this? What is this? Maybe there's some kind of update? What is this? Why are we... What is this? Do y'all see this icon? What's this icon? I don't like this icon. It's pinned. I don't like this. I don't like these icons. How do I turn them off? Oh, shit. Okay, I don't like these icons. Okay. Now here, what was the other move? The other move was here. Just hit them with this check. They come over and we come this way. The queen is not trapped yet. But maybe it would have been a... Oh. Yeah. That would have been disgusting. But we wanted to be fancier than we were, so instead we just blunder this pawn here, and we just give this knight away. Because I thought here, super blunder. Super blunder. You gotta move it. Maybe you move it here because you no longer care. You no longer care. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, sick, you suck. Ugh. Hold on, let me see. Is there a preferences? We gotta get these icons off. I need to get these icons off. This sucks. Okay, so better move, not as fancy. Check. Anywhere, right? Here is also like a perfectly fine. Well, not here, because then you just get hit again. Now we're this way, and it's just kind of worse for you. You come this way, and now just everything's closed in. The move I actually found that I really liked that I played was this bishop move. Oh, come on. Was this bishop move. I thought this was really, really good. Let's do the computer analysis. This is a salty loss just because I lost on time in a game that I was, very clearly dominating. Queen e5. Oh, where's my blunder? Yeah. Mate in 7. Better. Okay, so mate in 7. Does this give me let's follow the engine just for a second and see good, bad, or in between. So this is saying come in here is best. Bishop d6. Okay, I see it. We're starting, and actually this is a mate threat if I'm not mistaken, right here. So you'd have to like maybe come in here. You sack the rook, takes, and then you can mate. Okay. My plan maybe didn't work super great. So f8 here, protect it. Whoops. See daisy. Okay, my plan wasn't super great because you can actually just defend it. That being said, I probably would have just traded down. This likes here, 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 and then you take back. Oh. You're still a here or here. And you go back and you're like, oh, I guess we'll come here. Interesting. So due to me, this is a taking y'all through this a bit, yeah. So we're not going to follow too much. Queen e2, bishop e6, c3, and then this is another common mistake that gets played because you get to come in here with tempo on the queen, and you have to move the queen back. And I think, depending on where you move the queen, so this is a sideline where you're still coming in here. I think you maybe now don't take if you come all the way back. Maybe you come here. I know there's positions where you come in here and you come in here. Or another option would be to come in here, but then you want to take back, and then you come back, and the pawns are all weak. Sorry, the only reason these icons are kind of helpful in showing what's being touched. So my opponent was kind of lost out of the opening, and then where did I spend the most time? 724. Oh yeah, I guess, And then even then I still spend a minute trying to figure out what I want to do. Yeah, I'm a little slow. And then, yeah, this was a full minute trying to figure out what happens here. Didn't think this was super good. And then we spend the rest of our time, another minute on, okay, let's actually check the engine here because this was one of those, so it likes C7 best, I think. Okay, either one. One is slightly better than the other. G6. Oh, that's hilarious. That's pretty funny, actually. G6, bishop C7. Ah, there it is. D8. D5. Okay, let's see, right? That's not something I calculated, so let's turn this off for a second and just get a handle on it. So this is the move, and then it likes this to here. This is pinned, so you can actually come this way. But it doesn't want that, right? It's saying come back here. This is according to the engine. But what I'm seeing immediately is that this is pinned because there's a pinned section. And so here, this way, and then I would think something like this here. But now The problem is... Can I weave my own mating net? Check. Here. No, I've lost the plot, I believe. I've lost the plot. Maybe you come here, and you're like, haha! And it sucks a little bit, but I would be happy with this game. I'd be happy with this, even though, like, you just kind of lose the plot. So bishop b7, queen e7, g6. They like this here, and then the computer likes this idea here. And they're saying this is mate in 7. Right? No, just overwhelming advantage. Okay. Defense. We're not looking. We're gonna mate an 8, but it. Oh dang! It does the thing just so fast. Anyway. Yeah, queen e5. Definitely knew that was a mistake. And it's mostly because I know of this idea, and you're starting to attack it. So, a little annoying to lose on time, but you know, we live and we learn. We should be able to play this, you know, in the future a little more confidently. F6. Let's see. Where was my first, like, really poor move? Okay, queen g5 was an inaccuracy. Oh, yeah, but I had 19 seconds left, so... Blunder. It likes this better. Yeah, I get it. Attacks this. It, you know, I'll give that up. It also pseudo. It gives a bit of something that you don't want to deal with. So king f2, h1, takes here. Wow. Queen b1, e7, f1, queen h6. And what? You're just disgustingly better? Maybe one day I'll have the guts to get rid of a queen like that and just say, I have so much material and I'm so good. And so this is a little aside why I lower levels, I know for certain I do not have the ability to coordinate my pieces so well that I can overcome a queen with pieces alone. And I think that's an important perspective to have if you're a lower level. You kind of need to protect your queen unless you get really, really good at harmonizing your other pieces. Because now we can understand, right, why this knight can't be moved and why this is going to come in and why this check is super dangerous and, you know, all this other stuff, right? Because say you come in here, move it this way, well, now you can just take, maybe not take. You'd probably have to here, figure out a way to move this with some kind of good tempo that then allows you to hit here because the king can't come up. And so you're going to win the queen like this. Anyway, I've said it a few times. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.